Let's go get a briefcase.
And once again, to continue the cliche, we will start this part by opening a door.
Then again, it's better than cutting it off mid gameplay. You know, it just feel awkward any other way.
I wouldn't know anything about that now.
No. Yeah, you would. You do it all the time. Well, most of the time.
I kind of have no choice now.
Not really.
No, I cannot upload over 15 minutes on YouTube.
Yeah, but you can find a way to do it. Just make it short in 15 minutes or something. Anyway, moving on. Zombies! Oh, also...
Zombies?
Yeah. That, and also an exploding canister, which dealt a fatal blow to most of these guys.
Speaking of which, for those of you who cannot stand our commentary, there is a non-com in the description down below.
No, not in the description, just in the videos that I did.
In the playlists that will be directed towards you, they'll say in big words, no commentary.
Or just non-com. Because seriously, folks, if you don't want to hear us talk about the game, either play the game yourself or watch those videos.
Simple as that. You have the option.
And the same goes in regards to me putting subtitles in these games. Then again, these games don't have actual subtitles. Whoa!
Nope. And oh god, doggies!
Zombie dogs.
They're not serverized though.
No, because these guys were secondarily infected. They weren't purposely created to be BOWs. That's the difference between Cerberus and zombie dogs, dude.
Well, I was going to point that out, but you already said it, so there you go.
Exactly. What?
More naked zombies.
Well, they're not the typical ones you'd find in a laboratory or anything.
Well, because having less clothes or limbs makes you more powerful.
Actually, not these ones. Because these are the first zombies we encounter.
And they go down like nothing.
Well, then again.
Mostly.
Then again, they're badly decayed too.
Well, it's not like 6 months of decay, so.
Yeah.
I have hardly any animation. Why do my designers hate me?
Then again, this was back on the Dreamcast where they were using different hardware compared to the first 3 games. Because you gotta recall, obviously the first three games used similar engines. It's just that this game was, of course, on a new system, therefore, new hardware.
Which oddly, they didn't seem to have that problem with Resident Evil Rebirth so much.
Yeah, no, they didn't because I think they wisened up from their mistakes with this one.
Let's see.
Anyway,
oh wait, the briefcase says money in the bank. We could take this to the ring and then we could win the WWE Championship when nobody suspects it.
Nope, there's no money in here.
What the?
This is that special alloy TG01. Product description. What is this?
Gee, that sounds familiar.
Shut up.
Okay.
Besides, we're not gonna cover that game anyway. It's irrelevant.
No, I wasn't going to say anything about that. I was just like, didn't we just read a file that just said something about this, about 10 minutes ago?
Oh yeah, that. Well, of course, because this thing cannot be detected by a metal detector.
And besides, we already got another game in the series that's actually canon that uses a variant like that.
Which was what again? I guess. Anyway. Anyway, moving on.
You'll find out when we get there, folks.
I guess if you remember bringing it up or something. Because I don't actually.
I'll explain this off screen. So just imagine like a flock of seagulls flying by in an ocean wave, and then all of a sudden you hear a heavy rock metal band.
So basically, you're saying that this kind of thing that cannot be detected by a metal detector is also in that other game.
No. Actually, I wasn't referring to that. I was referring to the reference that you were thinking I was actually making, but
oh, no. No, that's not referenced at all in that game.
Well, no. But you were thinking that, but then I was like, no, that was the file that they were talking about like 10 minutes ago. Then, yeah, we kind of got thrown off the whole thing here.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Please deposit.
Yeah, I know. I'm good at this.
No, you're terrible at this. You're terrible at staying on track at times. At times, mind you.
Well,
Did I say all the time? No.
well, so far. Anyway, let's pull all the crap back in. Take
Okay.
this special alloy that's undetectable.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not enough of it to make a gun.
Sadly, no, because
Because it's only a sample, and you know what how it's like. We can't have more than one sample, because the sample tray people are jerks.
tea. Oh, great, hot.
Or
This isn't.
or special alloy emblem, please. Thank you.
But it's not coffee.
Duplication complete. Shut up, J-Way. Yeah, as this game is rather mediocre, expect us to not really take this game seriously that much, but when it comes to the really big moments, we will be serious. Trust me. Ah, jeez. Get off.
Take a hike.
Ah.
And
Well, let's grab our gear. Okay.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, because this is a tight squeeze. How the? Wait! I need that extinguisher. I need it. Besides, I need to heal anyway. There
Give
we
me.
go. Here we go. Empty extinguisher. Yes, it's useless right now, but we need it. Because if you don't carry it with you into the second disc, if you're playing the GameCube version or Dreamcast version, I'm playing the former, by the way, then you will not get the Magnum later.
And then you'll be filled with sadness of infinite sadness.
Yep, twin waterfalls of sadness, indeed. Anyway.
And no sexy wife awaiting you with the Magnum, so sad.
No.
Anyway.
Alright, let's get out of here. Ow! Get off.
It's like our AI was badly programmed or something.
Then again, I guess they didn't really care that much, but then again, different hardware. They were trying to do different stuff. Because you can't...
I think the main focus was mainly towards the graphics and story, and then gameplay just kind of fell secondary because at the time they were still kind of... I think about the time of Code Veronica's development, they were working on Nemesis, so about half the team or one of the teams was working on that, while the...
It's a plausible theory, at least.
Yeah.
A theory, mind you.
I think there were two teams that worked on it, and I think they were rushing it, to be honest.
Well, that being said, this game was originally meant to be Resident Evil 3. Since, obviously, it was a follow-up to Resident Evil 2. More so than 3 was.
Yeah.
But, no. They wanted to make 3 on the PS1. So, therefore, the fates were reversed. It was 3 that was actually the actual third game in the series, and Code Veronica that became the side story.
And oddly enough, due to that weird factor of that, in a way, though oddly, then that didn't stop them from putting Resident Evil 2 and 3 on the Dreamcast.
With better visuals and stuff, as well as the VMU actually giving you a health indicator. Also, this game did so as well on the Dreamcast.
Oh yeah.
But then again, my exposure with the Dreamcast was very limited, actually. If I recall, my first exposure to the Dreamcast was actually during a little lock-in event at my grade school. Yeah, we were actually staying in the school overnight. Have kind of a slumber party sort of thing.
I think the closest thing I got to that.
Oh yeah, and yeah, she can knife dogs more efficiently. And knows what I meant by multiple hits per knife slash?
Yeah.
Pay attention. Ow! Stupid dog.
Except for that part.
You see? Wait.
Yeah, I see the multiple cuts going into it.
Which is far more efficient than your typical knife. Anyway, we made it to the palace. Wow.
The closest I got was, I think it was after, high school. It was, the first or second year of college, I think. That one of my university friends came back, and I guess he got everyone together, and we actually went to our elementary school, and we watched the whole of Star Wars.
At the time, yes. But actually, what was cool is the fact that those lock-ins, I know is unrelated to this, but in those lock-ins, one of the places I actually got to go to was this place that's think Chuck E. Cheese's, but much cooler with a lot more stuff to do and not any animatronics.
And by that, I mean all 6 movies at the time on a giant projector in the old gym.
Oh. Secretary's note.
Yeah.
So 4 years past begins to research Alfred. What is this problem anyway? Because he was strictly prohibited from entering the private house. Why is that? It is with his twin sister Alexia in his private house on the hill. So Alexia is a shut-in, eh?
So she's a hikikomori? So does she enjoy just getting up, playing with dolls or something, and surfing the net, and
apparently
having a cup of cocoa and going to sleep?
And apparently Alfred was really into his sister that much to the point where he was obsessed with keeping Alexia all to himself. Oh, this is the Bob that was mentioned in the prisoner's diary. He was talking about Alexia, and that's what got him imprisoned.
Because he found out about Alexia's existence.
Pretty much. Obviously, Alfred wanted to keep Alexia hidden. Well, then again, well, once we meet this guy, you'll more or less understand why he's like that. Ooh, a door, but it requires something to open. Namely, that 2 guns. But the 2 guns we have in our inventory will not work.
In short, like all things in time, all will be revealed to you, the viewer. And us. Again.
I like to see it from theme.
I like it.
Ooh, NTC 0394.
I could fall asleep to this.
Yeah. Alright then. Oh, and Ink Ribbons! Wake up! But no, what the place I was mentioning is kind of like, had all the kinds of things. It had an arcade, it had go-karts, it had golf, it had laser tag, and also indoor golf too. It had a lot of things that were cool. I stayed there. I went there a few times, for one of those lock-in events. It was awesome.
And for that, you automatically suck. God damn it! Why is I live in the fucking boonies?
Dang it, it was back in grade school, back in Michigan.
Okay, back in grade school, where I was at, nobody had heard of a fucking Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis. They barely knew what a fucking N64 was.
But you are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity. Anyway.
I don't need your pity! One glass!
Anyway, ID verification complete! Security lock system is deactivated. Actually, if you have the code in your head already, you don't need the ID card. I was just doing this to make sure you know its existence.
Well, actually, I didn't get anybody that actually knew anything about games to talk to. Let's see. When I went to my school in West Valley, which was like 4th grade and onward, I didn't have anybody to talk about those games until 6th grade.
Wow, I guess I was lucky. Sadly.
And that was just one guy, and oddly, he's that very same guy that's inviting me to his wedding in July, so...
Cool.
Yay me, I guess.
Down already, please. Thank you. Thank you for dying. Good night.
Thank you for dying, and we're sorry about your losses and your unlosses. But we're doing this for the betterment of mankind here. We're doing you a service.
Exactly. Anyway,
zombies have rights. No, you're a plague on humanity. You have to go.
Albeit you're also victims. So putting you down is a mercy killing. More handgun bullets, and we're in a display room of sorts. Let's see, there's all kinds of display things. Ooh, what's this?
Somehow I doubt Star Wars Episode 4 is going to be on here or anything like that.
No, I doubt it too. Oop. Instead, we're apparently watching a home movie. One of the creepiest home movies I've ever seen. Involving the torture of a dragonfly. Eesh.
If I recall, isn't there a book called something like that?
Not sure. But
You
yeah.
know, for some reason, this almost seems... No, it Ain't Kafka-esque or Kafka-esque.
You know, and of course, defenseless and unable to fly away, the dragonfly gets eaten by the ants.
And let's stare at each other awkwardly in front of the camera.
Giving us more twincest vibes. Ugh. Yeah, the two of them are twins.
But then again, as experience has taught me, twincest is wincest!
I disapprove of that, especially considering these particular twins are not nice. Oh, there's the guns. Don't take them though. I smell a trap. But seriously, only an idiot would get caught in that trap. But seriously, I'm serious. They're right there. They're in plain sight. They were hidden for a reason. And seriously, we were in a shotgun trap in Resident Evil 1. I mean, seriously. Taking guns out of a room like that, you'd expect there to be a trap. Again, what kind of idiot would actually do that? Well, probably nobody we know. Anyway, let's go in here. What we find in here? Ah, bats! Not to worry.
Notice the deep silence on my end.
Not to worry. Our lighter will keep Bruce Wayne and his cronies at bay. See? They won't harm us. Yes, bats replace crows in this game. Yeah, make it is the only game where crows do not appear.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I take everything back. Code Veronica X is clearly the greatest game of all time.
So, but seriously, what kind of idiot would actually trigger that kind of trap? Seriously, only an idiot would do that.
Yeah! Help me!
And there's the voice of said idiot.
Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's go get his ass out of that trap.
Can I just leave him there?
No. We want to rescue him.
Otherwise, it's game over, right?
I don't think so. He'll just whine at you. And do we want him to whine at us? That's incentive enough to get him out of there. When 2 pairs complete, my anger will subside. Obviously, pick the 2 guns on switches C and E. There you go.
That was
Yeah, he was roasting in there.
But I found something, thanks to you.
Oh, really?
Looks cool,
Yep,
huh?
those Lugers.
Oh, I need
You
those
really
for the
shouldn't be
event you
pointing
made.
guns at...
You gotta be kidding.
What?
I found it, and I'm keeping it.
What?
Fine.
I just saved your ass!
I'll trade you for something fully automatic.
You know, that is really bad firearm safety. You're going to end up putting out my eye.
Then again, cutscene
See you around,
incompetence.
Claire. Adios.
And there he goes.
Hey, wait, Steve!
Delaying our opening of that door by about another hour and a half or so, give or take. Yeah. I have no words. Oh, well, I guess we had to find another means of exploring. Well, then again, there was that one little area outside the palace we haven't checked out yet, so...
Dude, Scheißkopf!
We might as well go there. Ah! Uh-oh. Dodge!
Claire?
Phew!
You were almost a Meryl there for a second.
You interfere with my operation.
Oh god, that voice is horrible too.
You let yourself be captured so you could lead
It
your
honestly
people to
fits
this
with
base.
his fucked
I have
upness.
no
Yeah.
idea what you're babbling about.
You don't fool me.
Really.
I am Alfred.
Oh, so you're Alfred, huh?
Commander of
I love this right here.
Oh? You must be one of Umbrella's lower level officers if you're in command of a backwater base like this one.
Burn!
You're going to need some aloe vera for that one.
Alfred family is among the world's first.
And not just that,
My
his grandfather,
was one of the
Edward, is a
original
founder of
founders
Umbrella, or should I say,
Umbrella.
was.
I got something to say to that then. Never heard of ya.
Of course not.
Ah!
Now tell me, why
Wait,
have you
huh?
attacked this installation?
Attacked?
Shortly after you arrived,
Oh, it
my
was just
base
coincidence
attacked.
that when she got
You
here,
must have informed your people
the
that
base was
the-
attacked by a third
I
party.
still don't follow you. I really don't know anything about that.
Unacceptable.
But of course, do you expect him to believe her?
How can you deny it? My
Not
base
really,
has
but then
been
again, he's
destroyed.
kind of more
And
cuckoo
thanks to you,
or
the experimental
Koopo Puffs than we
device
really
was
want him to
released,
be.
Yeah.
creating countless zombies and monsters.
Oh boy.
Tell me, who do you work for? Who said
If he was just a hair more accurate?
have it your
Yeah.
way then? You're
Because seriously,
just a rat
did
in
you
a
see how
cage
close he was with that
anyway.
shot?
Well, to be fair, he had a good scope and his aim was
before
solid.
I dispose of you.
Fruitiest laugh ever.
Somebody's clearly enjoying themselves.
Quite. Well,
Honestly, I think it kind of fits his fucked up character, so.
yes, Alfred Ashford. He will be our nemesis for the first half of the game, pretty much.
Stars! Not that nemesis.
Nope. Steering wheel.
Stars. Okay, Nemi, go back to bed. You'll be put back out.
So yeah,
Stars.
we'll see you twinkle twinkle little stars. Stars.
No, you'll be seeing Operation Raccoon say Stars.
Anyway, yes.
Oh.
Anyway, we have a new item, a derailment case. However, it's locked. We don't have anything to open it. We could if we had a lockpick. Oh wait, no, we have a lighter instead.
Wow, that's the first time I've seen a 10-foot BOW monster run straight into a meat grinder, crying. That's a new one.
You're never gonna see that ever again.
Nope.
Well, no, you do see a meat grinder dispatch a BOW at least once. That's not relevant until much later.
We still got probably another few months till we get there.
Perhaps, depending on how I manage to get through this. And depending on the pacing. Anyway, hey, by the way, Donnie, I found the steering wheel. Wait, stop this thing! There's no steering wheel on mine! You're lucky mine doesn't even have a head! And somehow this breaks up a submarine. I would complain about that, but then again, this game, it more or less throws away all conventions of logic compared to other Resident Evil games.
Okay, it floated up like it was one of those toy boats that you play with in the bathtub.
After using a steering wheel. Then again, like I said, this game throws away all conventions of logic.
Logic. We're talking about Universal Armageddon here.
You green blood in here. Anyway,
moving on. Now it's time for the in-flight movie of row your boat gently. No, anything but that.
well, execution on an object, a picture of a submarine is carved on it.
Navy proof.
Oh, and bow gun arrows. Hey, we got a crossbow again.
In the Navy, across the 7 seas.
So where does this take us?
Well,
Perry,
I think it takes us to,
well, it takes us to something that's totally not the Aqua Ring. But it does have some awesome window shots like that.
well, either that or we're in Dr. Evil's lab. Or Dr. Knows.
Who knows? Oh, by the way, dude, in regards to the Neptunes in Resident Evil 1, keep in mind that was actually a theoretical experiment that we were making, but it turns out it wasn't going to work out. So even Umbrella realized that wasn't going to work.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Albeit then they start having much more practice later on, or other people started making variants of that. We'll see later.
Well, no. Well, I guess. No, I'm just saying that Umbrella didn't really see much need in actually creating aquatic-based BOWs like that. So therefore, research on the Neptune was discontinued.
Yeah.
So yeah, before you people complain about the sharks being out of place, there's your reason why they were there in the first place.
I think they were just thinking of the most vicious aquatic life that they could think of at the time and just said, hey, let's go with that.
Unfortunately, all I did was just increase their size and aggressiveness. That's it. Anyway, great! A crane game.
Oh, good. You know, those games that you can never win.
Unless you were somehow very, very skilled. Or unless you were that one guy from Sailor Moon.
Who, oddly, was voiced by Vic Mignogna.
Go figure. Well, in the redub.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I blame psychic cheating.
Well, then considering what he had before the end of the episode, yeah. Anyway, ooh, what's this? A warning sign is visible. Lift may not operate power levels are low. Let's move the lever.
Well, we better charge up with our Super Saiyans, son.
Either that or call an electrician? Not you! I'm the air electrician!
Where the hell did you all come from?
Up the elevator.
Are that me, you lard asses hogging it?
Apparently so. Biohazard card.
Biohazard.
And more
Code Veronica X.
complete, actually. It wasn't called X in the Japanese version, I believe. Get off!
Fuck off.
But yeah, by the way, did you not notice that giant seaplane we passed out over here? Yeah, this is the airport that Steve was talking about. Not much of an airport.
Can you run that me one more time? Because I think my brain just hemorrhaged.
Yeah, we took a submarine from the palace to get to this airport.
It's more like a seaport.
But the thing is, in order to actually get on that plane, we need those proofs. Because there's 3 proofs that we need.
Well, the first proof is Mad Murdoch, the other one is Face, and the last one is Mr. T.
No, actually, we have a Navy proof. What we need is the Army proof and an Air Force proof to complete the set.
Close enough.
And of course, all of you are probably wondering, why is Claire able to actually fight so well against these monsters? Then again, she wanted us to learn how to handle weaponry due to her brother.
I ain't getting on no plane, fool.
I'm serious, she actually learned how to fight from her brother.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, Boris, despite being a civilian, she can kick as much ass as her brother.
Anyway, see you guys next time for part 3, where the madness continues.
And for more angst.